Good afternoon, my name is Jeanette Reyes, student modern languages mentioned Turismo at the WAP University. 1. American and British English difference. The most noticeable difference between American and British English is vocabulary. There are hundreds of everyday words that are different. For example, Brits call the front of a car the bonnet, while Americans call it the hood. The Americans and the British also have some words that differ from each other. The table below lists some of the everyday objects that have different names, depending on what form of English you are using. There are far more examples than we can talk about here. Fortunately, most Americans and Brits can usually guess the meaning through the context of a sentence. 2. Dialects of English in different parts of the world. Today, English is the most widely used language in the world. But those who study it as a second language learn what is now as standard English. This is the dialect that is used to write, and it is the one that people who belong to the highest social classes usually use. But in addition to this variety, there are other types of English. Languages are not static, that is, they evolve over time and are influenced by historical, social, or generational changes. Most widely spoken types of English in the world. American English. This is the best known dialect in the world and therefore the most used. The reason that is the most widespread is due to the entertainment industry, and it was then because of this massive dissemination that American English has made other dialect varieties invisible. This type of English is the standard form of the language used in the United States. British English. This variety is on par with American English when it comes to comparisons, and it is that this English is derived from Anglo-Saxon, also called Old English. Australian English. This is the standard form of English used in Australia. This variety differs from other variants of English, especially by its accent and vocabulary. Canadian English, due to its geographical proximity, Canadian English is often confused with American. This is also because the variety of English spoken in Canada is a mixture of idiomatic elements from American and British English. South African English. South African English was born with the advent of the British in the country in 1795. This variety has many peculiar characteristics, so much so that it can sometimes be difficult to understand. New Zealand English. This is the type of English that is spoken in New Zealand, and because of its proximity, it is very similar to that spoken in Australia. Indian English. This is the standard form of English used in India. However, even if standard English is spoken, this is not really the case. And it is that in the country different regional variants of these languages are, are used either for social or geographical reasons. Caribbean English. This is the name for the type of English spoken in the Caribbean region. But although the entire dialect is called that, each country has its variations. Even so, they are have a common denominator, which is the fact that each one began with English and that their origins are African.